What's up, guys? This is Logic. This is my Raw review for September 2nd, 2019. By the way, guys, I'm gonna get this done real fast. I'm super late right now. Currently, it's September 17th. I'm real late. I'm real late. I'm 2 episodes behind. So I gotta get this done. I got SmackDown after this, NXT after this, then Raw and SmackDown, which I actually attended in Madison Square Garden. I was there for both nights. Very disappointed, but gotta say, I haven't been to a WWE event since 2009, which I was 9 years old, so that's 10 years. So I actually enjoyed myself. Being there live, I enjoyed myself, but I know if I watched it on TV, I probably would have been sleeping. But whatever, we're gonna get to this fast. We start off with the Raw Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman, coming out. They have their contract signing. So whatever, I don't even remember everything that happened, but I remembered Seth Rollins talking about he's gonna burn it down. He's gonna walk in as double champ. He's gonna burn it down, and he can't say whatever is gonna happen to Strowman. Strowman's not gonna do the same. He's not gonna leave with it as a double champ. Whatever. Braun said, "Oh, he he can't speak for him, whatever." And then Seth basically says that, "Oh, I beat Brock Lesnar," like as touting that, "Oh, I did something you couldn't do." I don't know if that's the best argument. It doesn't matter. You had to cheat to beat Brock Lesnar the first time. I don't know. I'm just really not liking Seth Rollins at the moment. I respect the guy. I respect his what's his real name? Kobe Lopez, I think. I respect the guy. He's a good wrestler, but his promos, man, so cringy. The burn it down, I don't enjoy it. Whatever. Come on, bro. You got that catchphrase. What are you burning down exactly? I don't know. Whatever. This is not rant on Seth Rollins, but whatever. AJ Styles comes out with the OC, so he's interrupting, and he basically mocks us. It's like hidden truth in these promos. So he basically says, "Why is Braun Strowman getting a title opportunity? Is it because he looked at the title?" And it's true. All Braun Strowman had to do was look at the title like it was some meat, and now he's the number one contender. That's all he had to do. This is truth. WWE knows what they're doing, so they put these little hidden truths to get everyone excited. When I heard this, I was excited. I was like, yeah, he's telling facts. Why is this happening? But I have to accept the fact that this is still going to happen, and it still did happen. So this was not good at all. Like, this was basically them telling us, we know we're doing this wrong. We know this is not legit. This is just, he looked at the title. Now he's getting the title shot. Anyone can look at the title and become a champion now. But whatever, we're just going to say it in the promo and continue to let it happen. It's just dumb. I don't know why WWE continues to do it, but whatever. So, basically, Rollins and Strowman, they get in a fight with the OC. AJ, he ripped up the contract. Strowman, he threw the table at AJ, whatever. They got in a fist fight commercial. We come back from commercial and we have Seth and Braun versus Gallows and Anderson. Why did this had to happen? Tell me why. This makes no sense. If they wanted a title shot, they would have never got DQ'd last week. Last week it was a tag team. Well, not last week, but the week before, the second. It was a tag team termine. They were in a match with the War Raiders and they got double DQ'd. If they wanted the tag team championships so bad, if they wanted this opportunity, why did they have to get DQ? I know it was a way for both teams to not lose, but why even have the tag team termine? Whatever. That was just dumb. I don't know why this had to happen. This match, it went by pretty quickly. So basically, Rollins and Braun, they had a miscommunications. I appreciate it, I guess. The Smash went 12 minutes, by the way. I appreciate it, I guess, because it is storytelling, because they're going to go this route. We can't do nothing now. We're already on this route, so I guess I appreciate it. But basically, they made the OC look like losers. Seth Rollins, he picks up the win. 1, 2, 3, whatever. OC still look bad. I know you have to build up Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman, but I was really looking forward to the OC having a good run. Only AJ looks good so far. Gallows and Anderson, they don't look no different from when they first came to WWE. Look like a dominating threat, but really not a threat. Next, I don't even think this deserved my time. Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode or Robert Roode, whatever you want to call them, versus Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins squash match. They won the tag team termite, so they need a win to legitimize their their tag team to make this seem like a legit tag team, even though they're not. But whatever. Riders and Hawkins, they get squashed. I mean, this is good for them because you're not supposed to be using a legit team to squash. Like, just get this team out the way. But it's not good because it's Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler. They're not a real team. Come on now. But whatever. The match ends real quickly. I think Robert Roode got the pin. Waste of time. Who cares? I don't really care. Did you really care? Whatever. Boom. Next match. Match number 3. Another sleeper match. Do I have to go over this? Lacey Evans versus Natalya. By the way, they're continuing this. We have a draft soon. We're gonna have another draft. I don't know why. We just had a shakeup. Wild card rule ruined the shakeup. Now we're gonna have a legit draft, I guess. I'm hoping we have a legit draft. I'm just tired of all this draft. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But whatever. Lacey Evans and Natalya, they're still going on. The draft is coming up. So I'm expecting new feuds. This feud is going to continue. Why? They're not getting the reaction. I know you have to use them, but I don't know. Natalya is not. It's just something about Natalya that she doesn't get a reaction anymore. Lacey Evans, she gets a reaction because of her character, but her wrestling ability is not the best. She's still green. She should have stayed in NXT, stayed on the performance center to get better. Like I said, her character is great, but when your wrestling ability isn't matching, it's a little hard to be invested. Lacey won in 6 minutes. Natalya had Lacey in a sharpshooter. Lacey got out from the ropes. Lacey threw the handkerchief, the little napkin she keeps in her breast or in her bra, whatever. She threw it in her face. Woman's right. 1, 2, 3, whatever. Finally, we get something good on this show that was worth my time. So Lynch, she comes out, Becky Lynch, and she addresses Sasha Banks. And she basically says Sasha has nothing to be whining about. Sasha has been given multiple opportunities on the main roster, even on NXT. Banks, she was the centerpiece, while Becky was the sidekick. It's been Charlotte and Banks that have been the centerpiece, all while Becky had to prove everyone that she really is the man, whatever. And she basically said that Banks have done nothing since she left. Meanwhile, Bayley is doing just fine without her. Got the money in the bank, became a champion. So she says it must stings that Bayley is doing better without her. And she basically said that she called out Banks multiple times to get her attention. Finally, she basically wants to call her out face to face. She calls her a blue hair freak. Sasha comes out. By the way, she's looking real good in that. Well, I don't even know what it was. That outfit that she was wearing, she was looking real good, whatever. So she comes out and she says she's correct. She's correct about everything. She was supposed to be main event at WrestleMania. She was supposed to be on a magazine cover. She's supposed to have all the money and fame. But now it's Becky Lynch that has it. And the only reason Becky Lynch has all this fame and everything is because of Nia Jax punching her and busting her open. And look, I really enjoyed this promo. Let's just take a little pause. This was all true. Everything these women said were true. Sasha has nothing to complain about. Well, she really does, but she doesn't because she has many opportunities. She was given way more opportunities than Becky was. But WWE kind of messed it up. But whatever, it's true. She was. And the same thing with Becky. Do you think Becky Lynch would have really got that main event if she didn't get over? That nosebleed that Nia Jax gave her when she broke her face or broke her nose, whatever she broke. When she did that, that got her so over. And it basically made everything happen because we were going to get Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey at Survivor Series 2018. But since Nia Jax broke her face, we couldn't get that. And Charlotte had to take her spot. So we would have got the match already. So imagine if Nia Jax really did not do that. Would Becky really had the main event at WrestleMania? we would have never known. So this is all true. This is why I love this. So Banks says it's not just business anymore, it's personal. And Becky challenges her, oh, let's fight right now. Banks laughs and says she's not going to do it in front of these people without a paycheck. So she just says next time she faces Lynch would be for the Raw Women's Championship at Clash of Champions. Lynch says if that's a challenge, you got it. She accepts. The boss versus the man, basically. And Banks says at Clash of Champions, the man will be the boss's bitch. Then she walks off. Love it. Love the attitude. They kind of redeemed Sasha Banks with this promo. I enjoyed it so much. It was just good. Can't complain about it. We had the Street Profits in the back right after Sasha walked off, looking shocked, and said, I don't know what to do now. We should go to commercial right now. And went to commercial. We didn't see them the rest of the night. Why even have them? Why even have them on the show? They're the hype man for no reason. How about we see them in an actual wrestling match? How about we see them win? Maybe the crowd will care about them. But I don't know. The crowd, I love the Street Profits on NXT. But the Street Profits on Raw and SmackDown, they're like totally different people. They're just cringy, weird, whatever. He's getting basically it's just getting it's so fake. Like it comes across so fake. It doesn't seem genuine. They don't seem like they really feel like that. They seem like they really are acting. NXT doesn't seem like they're acting. You can see the passion in their voice. But whatever. This is not a big part of the show. They were only there just to go to commercial. Who cares? By the way, I forgot to mention earlier tonight, Cedric Alexander had an interview space where he was just talking, and the OC attacked him. AJ Styles attacked him from behind, whatever, gave him an injury, and this played into the story because he was already injured from his last match last week, and then now AJ Styles has injured him even more. So, there's more babyface sympathy for him as he's going against the heel heavy Corbin. And we all knew that Corbin was going to beat Cedric, but this was like them planting the seed of Cedric facing AJ Styles for the US Championship. And that did happen, basically. But basically, that's what happened. So the next thing we had was the King of the Ring quarterfinals, Baron Corbin versus Cedric Alexander. Finally, here we go. We're almost done with the King of the Ring. So basically, this match was one of Baron Corbin's best matches, maybe his best match ever. It was most likely like Cedric being in the ring with him, but that's what good wrestlers do. The pacing of this match was great. I'm enjoying how most of the King of the Ring matches is going on so far. Well, it's over now, but I'm enjoying how everything was going at this point. All the matches are great. This match went about like 14 minutes. The story was Cedric had the arm injury from AJ attacking him earlier. Baron, he went for the arm most of the match. He hit the end of days. 1, 2, 3. He beat Cedric. It was a great match. One of Baron Corbin's best matches. So I can't lie. I don't know. Baron Corbin was looking like the MVP, and we all know what happened. Like this is I can't hold this like the suspense anymore. This is gonna come out late, so we all know what happened. Baron Corbin won it, so he's the king of the ring, and he was the MVP of this tournament. All his matches, except for probably Miz match, that was all his matches were good. So I can't hate on Baron Corbin no more. Even though to me he's boring, he sucked. I mean, he got my attention now, so I just hope they continue to do good with him. Just do good with him, please. Okay, so Bailey had a promo next. Bailey had a promo basically, whatever. I'm not even looking at my notes. I remember what happened. The interviewer said that everyone's talking about Sasha or something, and Bailey didn't want to respond about Sasha. Yeah, Sasha's her best friend, but we talked about it, but she doesn't want to respond about it. Whatever, right? Then she mentioned about Becky Lynch is getting like all the attention while she's the SmackDown Women's Champion and she's not getting any attention. Bailey said that her SmackDown Women's Championship is equal to Becky's Raw Women's Championship, and it should be. I don't know why we have 2 titles anyway, but yeah, it should be, and she's gonna show it. Doesn't matter. So basically, we have a tag team match later on. We have Becky and Bailey, both of the both of the Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. But that's later on. And next we had a jobber match. The War Raiders versus Jobbers. May I ask this question? The War Raiders and the OC had problems, right? The tag team termite, right? Whatever. They got double DQ'd. Why didn't that continue tonight or that night on the second? Why didn't it continue? No reason. No reason why it did not continue. They beat Jobbers, whatever, who cares? But it does continue later on, the next week, whatever. But it should have continued tonight. We should have seen the War Raiders versus the OC tonight. Whatever. Here we go with WWE messing up the King of the Ring tournament. This is their first mess up. This is when they first messed up. So we had Samoa Joe versus Ricochet. This match was pretty slow until at the end it picked up. The first 10 minutes, it didn't really excite me. I don't know. It's something, Ricochet, it's something about Ricochet. On the main roster, he just doesn't work. I don't know what it is. But on NXT, he felt so much more important. But whatever. At the end of this, both Ricochet and Joe were on the top rope. And Joe got Ricochet in the coquina clutch. So they both fell. As both men fell, they had their arms across each other's chests with their shoulders on the mat. The referee, he clearly saw this, but he still counted to 3. 1, 2, 3, and then he realized, whoa, who wins? So he went on the outside. He went to go talk to someone with a microphone, whatever. And I think they went to commercial right after this. So we didn't even know what happened. So everyone just believed that Corbin got a bye. Corbin's just going to go straight to the finals, whatever. He doesn't have to face anybody. So yeah, that's what happened. When we came back, the referee, he was talking to Corbin. Corbin's like, yeah, I got the buy-in. I'm going to win. I'm already in the finals. But it was John Cone, the referee, obviously, the one that's always screwing Baron Corbin. They have to do another story where he really screws Corbin out the title. I don't know. Whenever he wins the world title, because it's gonna happen. But he should be the referee to screw him over. The crowd popped big for that. But anyways, he basically said that next week it will be a triple threat match since Joe and Ricochet, they both lost, but I don't know. Baron Corbin is not going to get a buy-in. So it's going to be a triple threat match. By the way, I was actually there to watch that triple threat match. I was in Madison Square Garden Monday. It was actually fun. I enjoyed it. The New York crowd, they love Baron Corbin. I was booing him because obviously I don't like Corbin, but he has impressed me. But it was a lot of Corbin fans in New York City. But anyways, there you go. So the Firefly Funhouse is the next thing we see, or really the next thing we see was Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman, but I don't really care about it, so I'm not even going to talk about it. Anyways, Firefly Funhouse, they brought up Bray speaking about the Universal title going against Seth Rollins or Braun Strowman at Hell in a Cell. So basically, we had the Vince McMahon puppet saying, how dare you say you're going to go for the Universal title. You know how important Seth and Braun are. And then, Bray showed him the money. Showed him how much money he's making for Vince. Vince, shut up. So, The Fiend is going to be facing Seth Rollins in Hell in a Cell. We already know this. At this point, we already know this. So, I'm just happy that this is happening. In my opinion, I know there's some people that are upset that the Fiend is going to face Rollins already, but listen, you got to strike when the iron is hot. I don't want Bray Wyatt to go on this long run where he's just losing. Then, like last time, he lost, won the title for no reason for 30 days, then lost it. What, I don't know what sense that makes. Just make him have a long title run. If he's going to lose the title, let it be WrestleMania. Let him win the title at Hell in a Cell and let him lose it at WrestleMania. I'm gonna pitch an idea and of who his opponent should be. But I'm not going to do it this video. So next video, I don't know if it's next video. Maybe on the 16th, September 16th, that video of Raw, I might pitch my idea and tell you guys what I think should happen with The Fiend and how he should lose the Universal Championship. But anyways, yeah, they basically hinted and said that The Fiend will be facing Seth Rollins in Hell in a Cell. So I hope we see that, and I hope it's a good match. And there's a lot of key factors going into the next Raws. A lot of key factors I have to point out that I have to tell you guys about. We have an 8-minute match with Cesaro and The Miz. I get it. You have to build The Miz up to be a credible opponent for Shinsuke Nakamura. I just don't care about The Miz. I care more about Cesaro. And we just seen Cesaro have a great match. NXT UK, Cardiff, TakeOver, whatever. Seen a great match. And he comes back on Raw and just loses to The Miz. Lost all that credibility. Whatever. I didn't care about this match. This match wasn't important. The match wasn't exciting, whatever. Babyface Miz is horrible, in my opinion. It's garbage. He can't be a babyface. It's not believable. It's not realistic. Let him be a heel. That's his perfect role. That's where he's going to shine at. So, there you go. Waste the opportunity. They need to use Cesaro. I think they're not using him because he's not that good on the mic. But this guy has not everything, but if his look, how about this? How about picture another idea? I don't know if Sheamus is ever going to return, but have Sheamus be Cesaro's manager. Have Sheamus just be talking, talking crap. He's a former WWE champion. He can say, I can see this guy is the next WWE champion. I don't know. They can make it work. I don't know. Whatever. But stop having Cesaro be a jobber. Finally, we end this off with the main event. Becky Lynch and Bayley versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. The only thing that was important that happened in this match was the end. So in the middle of this match, Sasha Banks came out to the ring, to the ramp, and stared Becky Lynch down. She didn't do nothing at first. Eventually, she got in the ring. She gave Becky a backstabber, and it caused a DQ. Sasha then got a chair, started attacking Becky, right? Then Bayley came, snatched the chair from Sasha, looking all sad, looking all like the hero. Sasha's like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be my friend. And then you slowly start to see Bayley smiling. The crowd went crazy for this. She started attacking Lynch, and everyone popped. Everyone loved this. We finally see Bayley as a heel role, but hold on, there's a but. I am telling you from the future, it's not that good. Now I don't know. Clash of Champions, I'm not sure how I'm liking it. Basically, Bayley is gonna be a heel but a face. She's gonna act like a face but do heel tactics and then try to justify it. That's what I'm assuming they're going with the gimmick. But this night, I was actually hyped for it. The crowd was hyped for it. I was like, finally, Bayley is a bad guy. I want to see Bayley as a bad guy. Bayley has been so uninteresting as a face. She hasn't been getting reactions, but I don't know. Maybe this heel turn could really spark something up. And she's with Sasha Banks now, so it's perfect. You know what I mean? So I have some more ideas coming into store because the four horsewomen get back together now, since Bayley is with Sasha and Becky and Charlotte are forced to team together. They're literally forced to next show. So they have to get along or they're gonna get beat. So I have some ideas for the four horsewomen. It kind of involves the other four horsewomen, if you know what I mean. But that's it. That's the end of the show. Thank you guys for listening. Likes, comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys look at all my videos in the past. Do all that, guys. Follow my Twitter at LogicSKeyYT. I just want to get this over with. This show, it killed me. I don't even care about it. This is the shows that made me not even want to record. This is why I've been slacking. WWE is just non-interesting, but I have to get back on track. I'm soon going to get all these videos out, be back on track. Hopefully I get to that by Wednesday or Thursday, hopefully. But that's it, guys. Keep watching, keep supporting.